Can y'all stop hitting each other?
Shall we?
Alright, so what we're gonna do is there's 6 of us, so each person's gonna come up with a time period. Alright? Good?
Okay.
So what we're gonna do...
Wait, each of us? I thought it was just one.
No, because there's
For each of us.
We're gonna roll a dice.
I mean,
Everybody's gonna be in the same time period. We're gonna roll a dice to choose which time period. So we're each gonna choose a time period. I'm gonna go in order from who's in the party on my screen. So it's gonna be I'm gonna choose a time period, then Joseph, Edgar, David, Jacob, Norman.
Can you just choose a time period for me? I really don't feel like choosing a time period.
Oh my god. Okay.
Bruh, you choose a time period and you're gonna be happy about it.
So
You know what? I will.
I am going to choose medieval times. Alright. So Joseph, time period.
Okay. I'm gonna go in.
I made a crafting table.
Oh my god.
Okay, no. I'll do the 70s during like the Vietnam War.
Okay, the Vietnam era. Okay. Next is Edgar. Time period.
I'm doing the 80s.
The 80s, the roaring. Okay, all right.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not.
This guy was about to say roaring 80s.
Yeah, no,
the
roaring
roaring
20s. Yeah, I realized that.
Jackass.
no, that's the first funny.
No,
No,
so you're going. So
No, I was just kidding though.
okay, so medieval, the 70s. Edgar,
Mine's gonna be the Jurassic.
the Jurassic era. Okay.
Wow.
God damn.
Medieval, 70s, Jurassic. David.
I'm gonna go with the time of the Roman Empire.
Okay, the Roman era. Jacob, time period.
I have no idea.
God damn it.
Naruto.
No. They already have dojutsus.
Said that.
Edgar did. They already have dojutsus.
Oh my god.
Jacob.
Fucking hate you, Joseph.
God.
Sorry.
Alright, Jacob, choose.
I don't know.
Naruto.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Alright,
I'm
we'll
sorry.
skip
Jacob,
It's
just
gonna be a
pick, like-
long fucking video.
Norman,
pick
choose
the
one.
roaring 20s or something.
What Joseph
the
said.
Stone Age.
The Stone Age, alright? And then Jacob, instead of the roaring 20s, because we already have someone in the 20th century, we're gonna say you're the modern age.
Alright.
So
He's definitely modern because he has Fortnite, Apex Legends, and Minecraft on his
Goddamn.
Xbox. That's definitely modern.
Chill.
You know,
Norman,
Pick
choose
the
one.
roaring 20s or something.
What Joseph
the
said.
Stone Age.
The Stone Age, alright? And then Jacob, instead of the roaring 20s, because we already have someone in the 20th century.
Sorry.
1 is gonna be medieval, 2 is gonna be the 70s, 3 is gonna be Jurassic,
bro.
4 is gonna be the Roman Empire, 5 is gonna be modern times, and then 6 will be what'd you say, Norman, for yours?
Stone Age.
The Stone Age. Alright. And we got
I just want to point out it's
A
nighttime
4.
and we have no shelter.
a 4. So what was David's?
Roman Empire.
The Roman Empire. That's our time period. Alright. And we are going to roll another dice. Whoever 1 through 6 is gonna tell us who starts it. Starting it is number 3, which is Edgar. Edgar, the one who said that he didn't want to start. So we're gonna skip him. David, you're starting it, David.
Why do I have to stop?
God damn it. You want me to
Alright, okay, I'll start. No, I'll start.
Okay. I was gonna say
Okay.
Norman and I can start if they want.
Okay, so
Wait,
I just
what?
gotta like what?
Because
come
we,
up with my character or
because-
something.
Yeah, so because Norman and I have played it before, that's what I was gonna say is Norman or I can start it since we know how we're playing. Or you can try it,
Hey,
and all you're gonna do is you're just gonna come up with your character, explain
Back
what
here.
eyes you have, explain where you're from, and all that stuff. Just a background, brief background on your character, pretty much.
Okay. Let's see. Trying to come up with a name. Hold on. Does it have to be a name of the period, or can I just
No.
come up with?
You can come up with whatever name you want.
Can
Okay.
somebody bring a crab table down here, please?
I got you, bro.
All right, so I'm gonna go with John Maximus.
John Maximus. Okay, Mr. Maximus.
Yeah, John Maximus. Okay. So I got green eyes, black hair.
What are your eyes that you have?
About demon. Wait, so the demon, do I have like actual demon eyes, or
Yes.
do I actually have like an eye color?
No, they gotta be black.
Okay, so I got black
yeah.
demon eyes.
What's pictured in the picture is what you got.
Okay, so I got black demon eyes. I got black hair. About 5'11" and a half. I'll go with my actual height in real life. What else do you need?
Just brief background where you're from, pretty much.
Okay, so I'm from Rome. Father was a general. Nobody knew him. He wasn't like a real good general. Just like kind of one of those guys that just blended into the background. Early age, you know, brought up as a military son. You know, learned how to fight. Then went and got enlisted into the Roman Empire. And I'm a soldier.
All right. Next up is Jacob.
What?
You gotta come up with the character. You are next.
I don't even know.
Goddamn. Norman.
Well, yeah. Okay, well, my character has the dimensional eye, I believe. Yeah, I remember. Okay. He is opposite of, what was David's character's name?
John.
He's the opposite of John. He didn't grow up with no military dad or anything like that. He was born fucking dirt poor in a little mud hut.
Ow.
He's pretty thin. He's very agile. Very fast. Black hair. The color of his eyes, well, kind of like the galaxy. Very charming. Doesn't have a lot of friends because he's so poor. He ends up meeting the general's son because they were planning on expanding their, I want to say, facility that they've been working on.
Like
And
for the army?
yes. And so John, and my character's name for this one is just going to be, William.
William and John.
Yeah, William. What's his last name? What can be his last name? Damn.
Hold on, what's that one video? It's like biggest dickus.
Oh my god.
His name is going to be William. William Sardingus.
William Sardingus.
Sardingus.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
William Sardingus.
Alright then.
And yeah, that's my character so far.
Alright, and next is my character. Alright, my character is about 3 foot. 3 foot tall. He is from. Well,
Oh, you know you're gonna get pushed around.
not actually 3 foot. Okay, not actually 3 foot. That was a joke. He's actually probably about 5'5" ish, and he's actually right now lives in Venice, but however he actually originated from Eastern Asia, from Japan.
Jacob, did you lose a map?
Yeah.
So he's actually from Eastern Japan, and or from
Oh, okay.
Eastern Asia in Japan, and his name is.
I said come here.
They call him Fakashu.
Right there.
Fuck a shoe.
Fuck a shoe. Yeah.
Oh,
I was like saying just fuck a shoe.
Picked it up.
I did.
Hey, you should probably go put on some shoes. Fuck a shoe, man.
So his name is Fakashi, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
He ran away from his family because of all the turmoil between his mother and father, and so he grew up in a very bad environment, and he has eyes as bright as the sun. He has the suncrest eyes. They're bright yellow goldenish eyes, and yeah, that's my character.
What's so funny, Dave?
You're over here struggling with life.
Ooh.
There, I built you a pathway right there, Edgar.
Oh, Joseph, it's your turn. You're up, Joseph.
Okay. Okay.
Now you get an idea of the game.
Oh god damn it! Actually.
Yes, kind of. David, why are you playing Minecraft? We're doing a podcast.
Yeah,
I'm
David.
sorry.
Dude,
Stop.
hold on. This whole time, I found a mushroom, right? I dug under the mushroom and I'm just in the mushroom. Because I mean, like, I don't know. Anyway,
Like y'all didn't
What's up?
see it. I came over here and I saw Edgar stuck in a hole.
Leave him alone.
Trapped, like he couldn't get out. What?
All right.
Leave me alone.
hush up, everybody, hush up.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Go for it,
Okay,
Joseph.
so my guy's name is let's see, what's a good name? My guy's name is dang. Okay, my guy's name is Poop. First
Poop?
name Poop.
Okay.
Last name McGee. Poop McGee.
Poop.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. He's like, let's say he's 1 foot.
He's 1 foot.
And-
Holy shit. All
Yeah.
right.
What?
Well, wait, hold on. Let me be a little bit, exactly with that. Let me be exact. It's 1 foot and 2 inches.
Okay.
How about that?
He's 1 foot and 2 inches.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. He has clown hair.
Clown hair
Like clown hair, like colorful clown hair.
in Roman times. All right.
Roman? No, it's 70s.
No. We're in the.
Oh no,
Roman
we're
era.
in Roman.
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah. He has the dimensional eye, so like I can like see the same thing what Norman has.
Yeah.
Or what's his name? William. And his story is like he grew up in a small town. Let's call the small town Dillon, Texas. We'll call it
Dillon,
that.
Texas. Okay.
We'll call that small town
Dillon, Texas.
Dillon. No, not Texas. No, Dillon, Texas.
Oh,
With
but
an F.
this is in Italy, right? Or is it just where? Where's it at on the map?
It's in. Oh no, okay, no, it is in Texas. Never mind. I was trying to make some stuff up, but let's stick with Texas. Okay.
I'm just trying to get an area.
This
And,
dude is not
uh,
even gonna be near the fucking story.
Yeah, we're all in Italy and you're over here in Texas.
No, but I'm from. No, I'm saying I'm from there. But
Oh,
I'm
that's
with
where you're from.
y'all.
Oh, okay, you're like me, from
Yeah.
Japan, but I live in. Okay, all right, I see you.
Yeah. And I was on a trip going also to Japan, but then like we got sidetracked. Oh no, wait, no, not airplane because we're in Roman times. Oh,
A
dang it.
boat. You were on a boat.
A boat. I was in a boat going to Japan. But then we got sidetracked. I met you on the boat.
Me?
No, hold on, no.
I was coming from Japan.
What do I do? Okay, yeah, okay. No.
Bro,
What are you talking about?
I was
Why
coming
am I
from
off
Japan
the
to
beat right
Italy.
now? What the
Holy
heck?
shit.
bro, what are you doing in my
Okay.
box, Edgar?
Okay. Anyways, I was going to
Bitch,
Japan.
did you just take my shovel?
David!
And then we got sidetracked and we ended up in Italy. Right? That's where we're at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Italy. And I met up with William and John.
Okay.
And what's your character's name?
Well, I haven't met up with anybody. You met up with me on the way, then you left,
Oh.
probably.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what
And
happened to you after
then
that.
that's where I'm at right now.
All
Well, I
right.
just ended up meeting the rest of the guys there.
Yeah. William and John.
Yeah, William John.
All right. Next is Edgar. You got your character built yet?
Huh?
Oh,
My shovel just broke.
you got to build your character.
Busy stealing
Oh, it's
shovels.
my turn? Yay.
Yeah.
Alright. They're sweet and simple.
All right.
Me. Hi, how you doing?
Um,
Name's Billy Bob.
Oh, Billy Bob. Okay.
And I died.
Simple and sweet. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah. If you wanna know who I am, I'm
Yeah.
a trickster.
Peter.
I'm a nomad who travels from everywhere and nowhere. I have no parents, no nothing. I don't know where I came from. Came from fucking buttfuck nowhere desert.
Okay.
Fucking landed in Rome.
I've heard of that place.
I've been
Actually.
roaming all around. Nor do I know I'm in Rome. I just travel and I don't know nothing, nor my education. I have nothing.
Oh shit.
All I know is
He
I
has
can
nothing.
see what the future, I see the past. And sometimes people don't see me. That's all I knew.
Okay. All right.
Very mysterious.
Oh, should I explain
my
what
actual name
my
too, I
eye
forgot.
does?
You can here in a minute.
No.
Whenever it gets to you.
Maybe. I don't know.
When it gets to you, you can. Edgar was.
I
Just,
mean, no
Edgar
one knows
just
what my
brought that up.
I don't even know
Yeah.
what my eye does. I'm
Edgar
just
was
fucking
just
blind
saying
to my own.
Edgar's just saying that no, maybe you can't. Sometimes people don't see him, and he can see the past and future. He doesn't know why though.
Exactly.
It's just something he can do.
Exactly.
All right. Next is.
Oh, and my name? No, wait,
Oh,
my
you're not
name's
done?
not Billy Bob.
Oh yeah. All right.
My name? My name Jeff.
Hold on. Is it really Jeff though? Are you sticking with that name? I need to know. Are you sticking with that name?
Yes.
Okay.
Jeff Alejandro Javier Carlos.
Okay. I see you. Alright. Are you done?
Sakamoto.
Oh my god. Alright.
Yes, and I'm done.
David, you're back up.
Okay, so what am I doing again?
You're going on. You just continue the story
Jackass.
where you left off. You're talking about your
Continue the
character.
story,
Now what are you
okay,
doing?
okay.
Now what are you doing with your character?
Okay, and now there's a lot of people that said they met up with me. Who exactly met up with me? It was Norman.
Norman and Joseph.
No, it's not
Oh,
Norman. I
Poop.
don't know who that
it
is.
was Poop and William.
William.
Okay, so Poop and
Billy.
William. Okay, so so Joseph and Norman's character. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So after meeting up with those two, quickly disliked Poop.
Oh god.
Um,
Is it
he
because
just
how short I was?
What happened?
it's cause like when you were around him, he like always snuck up. Like you
I thought he
couldn't see
snowed.
him all the time. Like it was creepy, man. He would show up at like the worst times. So I got along with William for the most part. And things started happening, you know. My eyes started acting up, and weird shit that I couldn't explain happened. You know, I could start reading people's mind, and I could know what son of a bitch, I was about to call him Norman.
William?
Yeah, I could know what William was thinking, and honestly, I was a little hurt by it. William has some hurtful thoughts, and so you know there was some friction going on. And at this time, Rome started going to war with the. I can't ignore this. I'm sorry, I can't ignore this. Who took the time to fill the rest part of my house with fucking dirt? Who took the time to do this?
God damn it.
Somebody went, got a considerable amount of dirt, and then placed it for the rest of my walls.
I think that might have been Jacob.
I can't, like, there's no ignoring this. Like, God damn it,
God
dude.
damn it. Alright, here we go.
Okay. Uh, so Rome started going to war with the outlining states, now known as British states, but back then they were just a bunch of barbarians. So the army was starting to get mobilized, seeing as I was the only one in this group of kind of friends, kind of not, to get shipped off. We had a farewell, but it was gonna be a while before I saw them again, and off I went going to war.
Okay.
Wow.
Is that it for that one?
Yeah, that's it for that one.
Alright, Jacob, you gotta build your character now.
I wanna surround myself in mystery.
All right. Um, my name's Simon.
Okay.
uh, mm,
How did it get back to my turn and Jacob never went?
Because Jacob
I
skipped his
know
turn.
because I twice.
Yeah, because he didn't know what to
Oh.
say.
Yep. My name's Simon. I don't really know this about myself. I'm just
Just
an
chilling.
average dude. Yeah, just an average dude who doesn't have really that much to do, but he has some sort of power, and that power is very strong than others.
Do you know what that power is? Or is it like a mystery?
Mystery.
Ooh.
My power is a mystery. And I use that power. I will use that power for good, not for evil.
Okay. Spider-Man?
And
Bro, what the fuck?
what?
They filled my house with
God
it.
damn it, y'all quit fucking with David. He's getting sidetracked, god damn it.
Like, there's no ignoring this. I come home and there's more dirt.
It wasn't me. I was
Alright,
getting wood.
Jacob, continue your...
My story.
Yeah.
Um, and as I am traveling with this power, I come along with these friends, or well, not friends yet, more like acquaintance. And to these friends, they seem very nice that I can be close with.
It's you, Edgar. It was fucking you.
Alright, Jacob. You still going or you got it?
Nah, I'm good.
You done? Alright, Norman, you're up.
Nice.
Wait, who?
You're up.
Oh, alright. So,
William.
William just found out that John, had to go to war. So he was a little bit upset because, that was his first friend that, well, damn, that he ever really had, that he made, besides Will Poop. So me and Poop were just chilling there, kind of just talking about, how much, we're going to miss John and how we had a farewell for him and so on and so forth.
Oh my god. Edgar, will you fucking behave?
David! Edgar, quit fucking with him.
Edgar won't be.
He's
God
getting
dang it.
sidetracked. Quit fucking with him, for real. God damn it. Go.
Maybe
Go
Minecraft
ahead,
was a
Norman.
bad idea to play.
It really was. God damn.
Uh,
It was a bad idea to play a game at all.
If
Yeah.
Edgar would just fucking
well, it
behave,
helps
dude.
me focus more if we're playing a game. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Okay. Just do your own thing.
Alright.
Don't fuck with anybody else. Just do your own shit.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, me and Poop were just chilling, and we didn't really know like what to do, so we just hang out, and I end up finding out that like I start having these weird like dreams or like visions, and I look in the mirror and notice that my eye it just looks weird, and it's not normal, you know. I only have the one, and it's just kind of freaking me out. But I don't tell my mother or my father, so I kind of just stick to my own. But I do tell Poop, however, and he kind of like tells me at the time like, well, I've been getting like I have the same thing going on with me. And I look at Poop and I notice that we have the exact same eye. So I'm like, what does this mean? Like, what exactly are we? Are we monsters now? Like what's going on? And so me and Poop get to talking, and we're just like, man, like what can we do? And as we're walking, we come across this cliff, and there was a story about this old man who would just throw himself off the cliff. It was about a like 4 feet drop, but he would just throw himself off. He would just fucking ragdoll himself off the
Oh,
damn
shit.
fucking cliff. And so we're just like, why would he do it, And, me and Poop, we try it. Hey, let's throw ourselves off. Let's see what's all the hubbub's about, And so, I'm looking over because I'm a bit terrified, I'm a little bit scared, I won't lie. And Poop's telling me, just go for it. Stop being a bum, just go. I'm like, you know what? You're right. So I just go for it. And he pushes me without my knowledge, and I get scared. So I tense up, and as I'm falling, I just stop. I stop right where I am, and like I open my eyes, and I'm just floating. And Poop really can't seem to believe, what he's seeing. He's like, dude, like, what are you? Like, what are you doing? And I'm just like, I don't know. And
Really
I end
impressive.
up channeling it and controlling it a little bit more to where I could like put my feet on the ground, So I do that, and I'm just like shocked. I didn't know I had that in me. I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know it was even humanly possible. But I then thought to myself, like, what if this has to do with the eye? And so, do some more research, carry on. Me and Poop talk about it, and then I end up finding this very, very old book. Almost like dirt old, and it talks about these eyes that have these different abilities and what the gifts, are, this and that. And so I read about it, and one talks about the dimensional eye and how its powers are like seeing and traveling into other dimensions, flying and breathing in space. So I thought to myself, like, that's what I have, and that's what Poop has. So I end up rushing to Poop's house, and yeah, I kind of ended there.
All right. I'm up. All right. So when I landed in Venice, I actually came across this man. I could honestly tell that he looked very lost. He didn't know what he was doing. And he looked like he was blind. He looked like he couldn't really tell where he was. And his eyes looked very like it looked like he was blind. So I went over and talked to him and asked him how he was doing, and he said he didn't know. He didn't know where he was at. And I told him, I said, you're in Venice, and I told him, you're in Venice, Italy, and my name's Fukashu, right? Fukashi, and he goes, oh okay. He's like, my name's Jeff. So I meet Jeff along the way, and I try and help him and guide him places. At this time, we became really close friends, and he actually he helped me point out something that I too had a very special eye. He said that people started looking at me weird, and he didn't know exactly what they were talking about, but they said something about my eye, and so I look into it, and I find out that I have a very special eye called the Suncrest eye. I'm able to control people and I can cast illusions, and I also have a very high IQ. So with this, a lot of bad things started coming to my mind. What can I do with these to take over the world, basically? So what I decided to do was, I talked to Jeff, and I talked to him about going over and traveling to the Ottoman Empire. And because what I wanted to do is I wanted to go join the army. I wanted to go join the army for the Ottoman Empire, and I wanted to take over Italy. And that's where I'm gonna end off my story right there. Right now. All right, Joseph, you're up.
My turn. All right. So, me and William, after. Well, first of all, let me give you some my thoughts. What I thought about John before he left the army or the war or whatever. While we were over there just chilling out, he kept trying to put his foot over me for some reason. I guess he was trying to step on me. I don't know. I didn't like the guy. Thank God he went to the war. Hopefully he doesn't survive. Whatever.
I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, Joseph.
Who's Joseph?
Who's that?
He's Poop. Okay.
You know what the fuck I mean. Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
come on, man.
Okay, anyways, so, he left the war. I'm like, thank goodness. So then it was just me and William. And, the whole incident with the old man and us finding out we have the same eyes, that was pretty crazy. And so after that, we went to Italy. I had rented out a little, well, not rented out. I guess we had this little hotel over there at the, whatever the hotels up at Italy are. And William came by and he was wanted to do more research about the eyes. I'm just like, okay. And we were looking at it, and he was telling me about the powers that we have, and I was like, well, I think I have something else. And I told him that I can smell out it's not my eye that helps me with it, it's just my nose. And I was like, I can smell out better ingredients, better pizza in Italy,
I was waiting for Papa John's.
I
was waiting for Papa John's.
I was waiting for it. Anyways.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not really a power, but since we were in Italy, I could smell I could smell so much good Italian food. And so while me and William were talking,
Motherfuckers in Italy.
Italian food.
All right.
So we were going over there, and then we sat down and we had some spaghetti. And while we were eating that, he just kept talking about he just kept going on. I almost fell asleep, honestly. He just kept going on and on about the eyes. I'm like, dude, look, we got the powers, okay? Let's just use them for bad stuff, And of course, he's good-hearted. So I'm like, I don't know if I can be friends with William anymore. That's what I was thinking in my head. So I just told William, you stay here, okay? Wait for the check to come. I'll come back to pay it. But I just never came back. So then I left. I went back to my hotel, and I decided to do more studying about my eye and my nose, because I mean, my nose doesn't really have a lot of power, but I'll end it off.
Good rat.
That's where you're gonna end off.
I like how he fucking said that I was talking too much about the eye, only to go home and research the eye. You fucking dick.
Yeah, because
You too.
Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself.
All right, Edgar, you're next. So, You know where I left off, right?
But before Edgar starts, I want to point something else out. This bitch stole all my coal.
So we're not talking
Oh
about
my God.
Minecraft. Who cares?
I just want to point that out. This motherfucking thief. If you see him around your house, beware.
I
Hey,
didn't
he's
see
fucking
shit.
blind, man.
Yeah, he's blind.
Come
Leave him
on.
alone.
Why you blaming the fucking blind guy? It's fucked up.
All right, go for it, Edgar.
Speaking of the blind guy.
Blind man's a fucking thief. He can smell the coal.
Go for it, Edgar. You're up.
Okay. Where did you leave off again? Shit.
I left off that I was
Sorry.
talking to you about going to the
Was
Ottoman
you?
Empire to take over the world. Because I realized I had bad eyes and I realized you were blind, but I wanted to. I felt a connection there, and I wanted you to go with me to fight in the war against Rome, and pretty much take over the world.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
I forgot. I was also wanted to add something. I see what you're doing, Kyle. You're
up,
you're
shut
adding it up to
shut
where
up.
we're gonna have a showdown.
You shut up. Go for it, Edgar. What's your response to me asking if you want to go to the Ottoman Empire and taking over the world with me?
As this fine narrator explained, it came back to my thoughts as I questioned what half of what he said, since I don't know much.
Jacob,
I
you
have no
fucking
education.
dick. Was it you this whole time?
Son of a bitch.
God damn it, David, stop.
The first part.
Go, Edgar.
Coal's not that expensive. Oh yeah, as I am a low IQ feller. Give me a minute.
Okay. Everybody stop.
Get-
Everybody stop fucking with David because he doesn't know how to focus.
I give up. I'm done. Just stay out of my house. Whatever you
I got
do
distracted
outside
by a
my
random
house, I
brother.
don't care. Just
Okay.
stay out of my house.
All right, Edgar, go for it.
Alright. I'm back. As I was saying, I am not very intelligent. So I did not understand half of what he said. But at the same time, while I didn't know exactly what he said, I kept, whenever we went to sleep, I could see what he was planning for the future. So in my response to his action, I felt that intrigued, so I just went in line with his little plan to go and join the army. But in my case, because I was blind, I figured I would just be somewhat of a carrier. Bring the weapons for him, carry, just wander and explore. But yet, I found out later that my eyes also saw what he was doing, both in present and in the past, in the future and the past. And I started to decide to believe in his actions, for in the past he wasn't that half bad. And in that, I chose to follow him and see what else I could see in the future for later days to come. And that's what I ended.
All right, and we are back to David.
Okay. Okay, so where we at? So
You left the war. You left your friends behind.
okay, I left to the war. Where's everyone at again?
Me and
This is like so many people go by. I lose track of like
So,
what happened.
What's happening is, so Norman's waiting at a restaurant for Joseph to come back to pay the bill. Joseph is at his house reading up on the eyes that he wanted Norman to shut up about. Me and Edgar are on our way to the Ottoman Empire. Jacob hasn't explained where he's
I'm
at.
traveling.
Oh, he's traveling with some friends. And then you had taken off to the war.
Okay, so
Just to let you know, me and Edgar haven't got into the war. We're still making our way to the Ottoman Empire.
I'm aware. I'm aware. I'm gonna wait for y'all to actually make it before I even say I see y'all.
Okay.
And then I'm coming up with some grand fucking. This is gonna be like. This is gonna be like the Batman and Joker, but it's gonna be like 2 Jokers and 1 Batman.
God damn it. Alright, go for it.
Alright, so I was off on my way to war. We were getting split up into different battalions. Of course, I wasn't under my father's battalion, seeing as we're related. That would be unfair. So, they put me under a battalion of another lesser-known general. Hold on, I'm trying to think of a general name. General
Caesar
Tyzus. I'm gonna go with Tyzus. I'm pretty much just making up some fucking names that sound like they're Roman. Anyways, so General Tyzus. Anyways, so as the war began, it was not going good for our side. We were getting pushed back hard by the Britons. They didn't fight like a traditional army. They fought guerrilla style with hit and run tactics, and this was really fucking our groove up, So we decided we were going to do the same thing. So they made a special unit that were going to fight just like the Britons. They voluntold me that I was going to be part of this unit. So, as the unit was being created, did you just?
Shut up, David. Go on with your story, David. David, go on with your story. Shut up.
I can't do that.
I knew you were gonna fucking say something.
Shut up. Go on with your story.
Fucking me, I'm sorry.
Go on with your
Okay.
story.
That was kind of
Break
funny.
down your
Bro.
Uh,
Hey, yo, real quick, you got the bones?
Everyone got some bones.
Shut up. Go on with your story.
No.
Come on.
Okay, so, anyways, so the unit was created. There was about 60 of us. They, on purpose, didn't make us a very large unit because we had to be able to run in and run out very quickly. Gave us horses, so we were gonna go in on horseback. That's how we were gonna travel. So I started a correspondence and sent a letter back to William, see how they were doing. And also to inform him that I was having some eye troubles, not vision, but that I was starting to hear everyone's thoughts, and it was becoming hard to block it out. I was starting to, it's just really creepy shit. I could hear demonic voices and see shadows at night. It wasn't going good for my sanity, so I wanted him to look into it, seeing as and exactly walk to the library while you're in war. So our first mission was push deep into Britain's land. We're gonna be cut off from reinforcements, and it was going to be probably a very bloody first battle. I'm gonna leave it off right there.
Alright. Jacob, you're next.
Oh, okay. God damn it. So as I'm traveling with my friends, I'm starting to feel something in my eye, and I couldn't tell my friends what was happening with my eye, so I put something on my eye to cover it up, and my friends keep asking what's wrong, and I keep saying, oh, it's nothing, I just have a little headache. But that headache wouldn't stop going away, and my eye keeps hurting. So as So as I'm
How, how do you do the
Traveling.
chat, real quick?
Right on the D-pad.
so
Go on,
as,
Jacob.
Um. So as we're traveling, my eyes started hurting even more. So I went to the restroom to check on my eye through the mirror, and my eye was glowing through the eye patch. And my eye kept glowing, and I couldn't control it. It just somehow burst out, and I couldn't control it. But my friends started to notice what was going on. They keep asking, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" I saw something glowing. And I kept telling them, "Nothing's wrong. That was just one of the cops doing a lookout, and his flashlight was going through the window." But they kept asking, and I was like, I don't want to hurt them or anything, or make them leave me. So I didn't know what to do, so I told them what was going on. And as I was telling them, I could see the shock in their eyes. and I didn't want them to be afraid. But they were like, they know some people that had the same problem. God damn it, Joseph.
Okay, no more typing in chat. What did I do?
Oh god.
Everybody had their mics.
All I can hear is her.
Everybody had their mics muted.
Wow.
Right?
I did it.
I didn't.
No, I
either.
didn't have mine.
I thought somebody
Nah,
was
I'm still
cracking
here.
up.
Nah, that's it.
I could just
That's
hear
it?
That's
like
the
Joseph
end.
say that. Like, hurry the fuck up, Joseph.
You're done, Jacob?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I just wanted to.
whatever.
No, it's okay. Keep going.
No, that's it.
No.
That's a thing.
Alright. If he's done, Norman, you're up.
Oh shit.
Wait, no.
All right.
You
Norman.
left at the restaurant.
Norman.
Shut up, bitch. I'm
Hold on,
fucking talking to you,
Norman.
poop. Shut up.
Hey, when you said I have crumbs on my scrotum, I could not keep it in, dude. I wanted to laugh. Okay, go for it.
Alright. Alright, so you probably already know.
Hey, hold on. Before you start, let me go take a piss.
God damn it.
How long you gotta be here for, you dumbass?
I'll be back, motherfucker. Shit.
Fuck yourself.
He should just take his mic like he normally does.
Alright, anyways, fuck him. I'm
Right?
gonna continue. Oh, no, he left it on.
Yeah, there's an echo. Fuck.
Fuck. Now I have to shut up.
Puta.
This dude peeing. No more chat. No more chat. No more chat unless it's something in the game. What did I do?
Dude. Oh my god, I wanted to laugh so much.
Where are you, Joseph?
Oh, that scent! Oh. There's some funny stuff in this chat. Let's see, hold on.
I did do it.
Rip it out. Why did David say how to make fences in the chat? What?
Dumbass.
I have crumbs on my scrotum. What is that? What does that mean? He back already.
There he is.
Okay, I'm
Alright,
back.
go for it, number.
How the fuck did I meet your mic, dick? Alright, anyways. So, Poop wanted to take me to a restaurant, right? Because, he knows I'm not very wealthy in money. So he's like, come on, it's on me. I was like, you know what? Alright, bet. So we go, I tell him more about the eyes because I'm very interested in them. And, before I go with Poop to the restaurant, I kind of practice, I kind of practice just, just, just flying. I practice flying, trying to get the hang of it more, trying to control it, I'm curious. And so, I don't really tell Poop about how much I can do now. But anyway, we go to the restaurant, and, yeah, we're just chilling. He then tells me that he'll be back. When the bill comes out, I'm like, okay, you know what? It's all good. I'll wait here. And so, I'm just chilling. Never fucking comes back, and I have to fucking pay the bill myself. Luckily, it wasn't that much. We just got a couple of drinks, and that was it. So it was a couple of scraps. So I ended up paying the freaking bill and then leaving. I ended up stopping by Poop's house, just to see what he was doing. He has a window going into his room, so I kind of like look in there, and I see that he's like reading something, and I'm like, what is that? And I kind of get a peek, and it's about the eyes. So I'm like, okay, so he wants to know more. That's perfect. Maybe I could like go talk to him, maybe knock, see what's up, see if he wants to chat more. I just something tells me that I shouldn't do that, so I didn't. I felt very unwanted, so I just went ahead and I did that. I then continued to stroll home, just chilling, and I'm like, you know what? No one's around. This is an old road. No one takes anymore. Let me fly. So I end up flying, and it's pretty great. It feels amazing. I end up trying to see how high I could go. So I head all the way up, and I end up getting pretty high. Turns out, I can breathe in space. That I was gonna die. I thought my fucking eyes were gonna pop out of my head, but turns out I was good. So I realized that I can fly. I can, breathe in outer space. So I then wonder what else I could do. But I decided to save it for another day. So I just decided to go home. I don't tell my parents whatever I acquired. I don't ever really look at them in the eyes because I'm afraid like they might see. So I kind of go into the restroom and kind of look at myself in the mirror and focus as hard as I possibly can. And it turns out with enough like control, I could actually hide my eye. I can make it like turn normal, and I test it out. I go to my parents, be like, hey, what are we having for dinner tonight? Oh, what are we gonna do? And they talk to me normal. So turns out I can hide my eye from any other like normal person. And so yeah, I don't have to be awkward anymore. I can just do my own thing. I end up getting a letter from John. He tells me how he's doing. He says he really misses me, but he doesn't really miss Poop so much. Which is understandable after what Poop just did to me. So I kind of write him back. I'm like, hey, oh, he tells me about his eyes. Whoa. And I'm like, hey, I've got the same thing going on. I tell him all the details. And I then send him back a piece of the book that I got because I had made I had wrote down exactly what the eye was already, so I went ahead and sent him the picture because he described to me what his eye looked like and what he was feeling, so I automatically knew what he had. So I went ahead and sent it to him, and wrote him a letter saying, uh, you know, really wish you were still here, but I hope you're good. Be safe out there. Do what you got to do. And so, yeah, I ended up sending him the letter. Hope he's doing good. And yeah, I guess I ended right there.
Alright.
That's me.
So I'm up. So, he ends up. So, shit, I forgot Edgar's name. Edgar, what's your character's name? Forgot his name. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jeff. So Jeff decided, after all, he was gonna go with me to the Ottoman Empire, so we can fight this war against Rome. And so we take off, and our first stop is to Constantinople, and that's where we're heading because we gotta go and we gotta talk to them about getting into the army over there. And so once we get there, we talk to him and stuff, and he's all open for us joining. And so he notices about my. So I decide to tell him about my eye, and I tell him about the powers that I have. And I also tell him, I say also, I just want to let you know that Jeff here is blind, and but I'm not gonna join without him because we work together. We're a two-man team. So we barely know each other, but from that trip from Venice over here, we kind of got a little bit of each other, and we were able to talk and communicate, and we got really along. So whenever we did this, we started our training. They decided to pick him up after all, and they said he's gonna be more of like. Well, I'm gonna be more of the front line. They're gonna have him standing back in the back line, basically being like a sensory type. He's gonna be able to. It's weird because he is blind, but he's gonna be like that second person behind me, and he's gonna help me throughout the battle. And we're basically gonna fight hand in hand, working to try and help take down the Roman Empire. We moved up in ranks really quickly. It wasn't anything slow. They liked how we were doing, and we were the first platoon sent off from Constantinople into Rome, or into Italy. We were the first people taken off. And when we got there, we came up to this squad of about 60 people, and to our 70, so we just had about 10 people more. And when we got there, it was weird because there was no fighting at first. There was no fighting. It was all talk. Everybody was just talking. We were trying to communicate, see what would happen. And yeah, that's where I'm gonna lead off right there.
What do you mean by communicate? Like you're communicating with the 60?
Yeah, we're gonna try and there's gonna try and be a communication between the Ottoman Empire and the Roman Empire. The 60 and the 70 are trying to communicate with each other, just talk. They're not trying to fight right now. They're just trying to talk, see if they can come up with some type of treaty or something. And if they can't, then that's whenever. But right now we're just talking. Nothing's been settled yet. Nothing's been determined.
Bruh, Joseph, what the fuck are you doing?
He's doing it on purpose.
What's
Leave
it
me
doing?
alone.
Alright,
Over here just
waiting for
murking
my turn.
himself.
Joseph, you're next.
Okay.
Hey, gosh.
Okay. Sorry. So while all that's happening, I'm over here at my hotel, whatever, my room, and I can hear, like, I'm reading the newspaper or whatever at that time what they had for news, and I'm reading about this war that's happening between these two. What do you guys call it? I guess two, like,
We're two nations, basically.
two nations.
We're the
And I'm
two
reading about it.
superpowers.
I'm reading about this thing
I
on
think
the
that's
paper
accurate,
about
right?
two
The Ottoman
superpowers.
Empire and the
Yeah.
They were the two superpowers.
Yeah.
So I'm reading the newspaper, right? And I'm like so close to falling asleep about this war, and I'm just like, if I'm not part of it, I don't give a rat's. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you're
So
just not
I crumble up
interested
the
in
newspaper.
nothing.
I crumble up the look, dude. I'm 1 foot 2 inches. Okay, this doesn't be interested about anything except for pizza. Anyways, so I'm like I throw the newspaper away, and then I forget all about William. I forget about, I forget about everybody that I met because I'm just
A
like,
fucking dick.
why should I just let me meet new people? Let me screw those new people up. Let me screw those people over, just like the other people.
God,
God damn.
wow.
And
Just
so that's how I live my life. I just go around meeting new people, playing them playing them like a game, and then leaving them in the dust.
God
And
damn.
I'm doing this being 1 foot 2 inches. Can you believe that? Insane. Who would want to be friends with me? Anyways, man, I really made my character out to be some real a-hole. Well, I gotta stick with it now.
So like the real you too. Fuck.
Oh my God, chill out, no.
Alright, come on.
What the heck? Anyways, so that's what I'm doing, and I'll end it there.
Okay. Short and sweet.
Dick.
David, you're up.
Like, hold on, look, okay, look, there's gonna be something. Right now, I'm being, what's Sasuke's older brother's name?
Itachi.
Itachi.
That's what I am right now.
Oh, okay.
That's my,
Alright.
you'll know. You'll see what happens.
Okay. I like where that's going. Alright, David, you're up.
All right, so so Kyle, when you were going, did you explain like the area we were in, or did you just say
No.
that we met up?
No, I just already met up.
Okay, so I can go ahead and just make up the area that we're in. Alright, so our first mission is going deep into the Tanya Empire. Was we were going into a forest to try to flank them from behind. Well, we came up to a river, and we noticed about 70 other soldiers on the other side of the river. We're a little confused, didn't recognize what they were wearing. My squad leader decided to talk to them. Decided we weren't gonna just ride off and fight. There was only 60 of us. We had limited supplies, and we're cut off from people, so probably not the smartest move. So we started talking, and I noticed these two guys staying around the back. Real odd-looking people. One of them looked like he was blind. Oh, so you have the blind eye, right? Before I
does.
fucking continue.
Edgar has the blind eye.
Edgar
I have
does.
the
What do you
Suncrest-
have?
The Suncrest eye. But I haven't explained any of my shit.
Okay, so is your eye like looks like the sun crest right now, or is it a different color?
Right now it's like, it looks like the Suncrest, but it's just, you can't tell. Like, you don't know what the powers are.
Okay,
But it does look like.
I'm
it.
just going off of eyes, so
Yeah.
they can. Or what is this? Okay, so I see these two guys in the back. One of them looks like he's blind. Other one has these bright yellow eyes. And decide I'm gonna go over there and try to get some information from them about who they are, what they're doing here, and things like that. So I go and I start talking to them. Immediately, they start sounding a bit aggressive. They did not enjoy me perusing and trying to get some information from them. I'm pretty sure they knew what my plan was. So I immediately back off and start talking of other things, where they're from, where they're going. Not anything as a unit, just them personally. Then all hell breaks loose. Say it nicely. Hear yelling, and I see people fighting. It just turns into an all-out skirmish. I immediately retreat because in my perusing, I decided not to bring my weapons, so I had to go back to where we were all huddled up together to reclaim my weapons so I could actually fight. Which, in hindsight, wasn't a good idea. Then leave it right there, Kyle.
Alright,
You
and
can
now
finish. You can.
Edgar's up. Edgar. Oh, we actually skipped Edgar. Oh, crap. Edgar, you're up.
The blind man, of course.
Yeah, we skipped him. Because nobody can
The
see you,
blind guy.
remember? Nobody can see you.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes people can't see you, and it was just one of those times.
You motherfucker.
Alright, go for it.
Motherfucker.
You're up.
Yeah.
At least, well, now you know we're talking to David, and David retreated and all that shit. So now you know.
Haven't retreated
Days
yet. I
before
ran
he
back
did-
to
Oh, he
get
didn't
weapons.
retreat. Yeah, he
For the
ran back
fight.
to get weapons.
I'm on fire.
Is that what you guys said? You're on fire.
Alright.
Nah. Alright, well, we're gonna take you back on a little journey. Hours before this little meeting between. What was David's again?
David was the Roman
Are we-
Empire.
There you go,
And
the
we
Romans.
were the Ottoman Empire.
Hours before I met these random people because I don't know what the fuck the Roman are. My secret that I've kept hidden even from the man that has eyes. Hours before we left to that little mission or
Fuck.
oh shit, I almost died. Get distracted. Hours before I went on a little adventure on my little secret because while I'm still blind, my hearing is quite exceptional. And anywhere I go, I immediately know when I hear them brothels. And on a little adventure, I
Hold
came
on. So
across
you're a
the
horny
brothel.
blind man.
Oh my! I said none of that crap. God damn it!
Hey, brothels are okay.
This man is a bard.
It's back in the olden days.
Oh,
Not like I'm doing anything to them.
Okay, as long as you don't do anything. God damn it. Okay, go on.
Nah, I swear.
Go on.
The only reason why is because I'm blind.
Okay, go on.
Bruh, are you serious, Norman?
What do you do?
He brought a creeper to my house and it blew up my front gates.
Go on, Edgar.
Anyways, I was Shane. I went on my little adventure to the brothel. And there, I gathered more information about this place. Getting details, maps, picturing it all in my head. Because while I am not educated, I am well in geography. And while gathering information about the location. And the location we were heading to. I foresaw a little skirmish or incident that was to occur. But I kept it all to myself like usual. And in that time, I also decided to tell later on. Said, what was your name again?
Mine? Fuck a
Yeah.
shoe. What? Leave him alone.
Damn it.
Fuck a shoe is awesome.
Alright. Yeah, I decided to tell fuck a shoe
Fuck a shoe.
that. Yeah.
God damn it.
Fukashu. I decided to tell Fukashu about my eye, or what not. I thought what is. Well, I didn't know it was my eye. I just what I can do. Besides the invisibility part, I did not know that because I just don't know. But I could see both past and future. And later on, while in the brothel, gathering information, I ended up crashing out from the alcohol.
Of course you did.
And
Is this still the story, or is this actual story from your life?
It's actual Edgar right there. What do you mean? Okay, go on.
Yeah, I don't know where those narrated voices came from, but
I don't
nonetheless,
either.
I woke up later on in the morning of the day and met up back with uh
Fukashu.
Fakashu.
Fukashu.
Fukashu. But because I am so bad at English, I call him Fakashu.
God damn it.
And he keeps getting annoyed by it. But nonetheless, I digress. I meet up with the Fakashu. And we go head on our journey to wherever the fuck we're going, because I don't know where I'm going. I'm blank, as you could tell. But throughout our little journey around, I kept seeing more and more of what transpires. And little by little, find it more convenient to tell my partner about the little problems that occur. So, in another venture, I see that there is to be conflict. So I warn my fellow shoe,
Oh my
and we'll leave it there.
Your fellow shoe?
Alright. Jacob, you're up. Oh my god, my fellow, your
Bro,
fellow
these
shoe.
stories are getting fucking retarded.
I hate you so much, Edgar. I
Yeah,
decided to tell
fucking
him my
fellow
fellow
shoe.
shoe.
I don't remember.
You.
What?
You were with your friend or some
Yeah,
shit.
you were talking. You were with your
Oh,
friends.
okay.
I thought they got scared of your eye and left.
No,
That noise.
no.
Aww.
Was it?
Bro, we're missing Maya. Maya has an Xbox.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a headset.
Oh, I can give
I
him
wouldn't
mine.
want to talk to Kyle
do one.
anyways.
We're not gonna talk about that on here.
Um,
Joseph.
Joseph left.
Hey, Joseph, you good? He probably wasn't moving.
You guys
that's why.
asleep, bro?
What the heck? Um,
Joseph.
as I was explaining the problem with my friends, they're telling me that they know people who has the same as I do. And as they were telling me about them, they were telling me how I could go find them. So after the day was over,
Bro, are you fucking...
as the day was over, I went and traveled to find those people who has the exact same power as me. And the days go by. I went to places where people were saying, oh, they saw this person who had that kind of power, or exact same eye. And I was asking where can I find them. So I was minding my business, trying to find them, and something happens in the city. Like terror was going on, and I was trying to go and help. And as I was going, there were already people there, but as I was trying to use my powers, it didn't seem right because it's like it seems like they were controlling the people to start trouble. And I was trying to uncontrol those people with my power, but my power is too weak, and I wanted help, but those people were kind of evil, but I needed help with my powers. So I went and followed those people to help me, but they wouldn't want to help me with it. So the only thing I had to do for them to help me with it is that I had to do some trouble for them so I can learn more about my power. And I didn't really want to do what they want me to do, but I had no choice. So the months go by, and I got the hang of my powers, and I tried telling those people why they doing trouble. They say it was because people don't like us for who we are with powers like ours. And I was telling them that we can show them why we have these powers, but they say no. But that would be
Wait, Dave, send an invite for the game.
Huh?
Send an invite for the game. Okay. Go
That's
ahead,
it.
Jacob.
that would be hard for me to convince them. So I left them to find more people that have the powers like mine, so I can stop them from doing evil. But that'll take some time for me to find them. So that's the end of my story. For the
Oh my god.
next time.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright. Norman, you're up.
Oh, okay. So I never really heard much of
Hold on.
Norman, before you go, Norman, did you lure a fucking skeleton in my house and then trapped it inside for me?
Yes.
You went through
Hey.
all of that trouble.
Everyone spam Joseph
Yeah,
an
he-
invite.
He had an enchanted bow, by the way.
Everyone send
I'll let
Joseph.
you know.
Everyone send Joseph an invite.
Okay.
You not even join the party?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Send him an invite to join the party.
Yeah, just
I
spam
don't
the
know.
shit out of him.
This shit's not even popping up for me right now. What the hell?
I spammed it.
Xbox is breaking right now.
Can somebody hand me a pickaxe, please?
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. You
Bruh,
lowered.
strip
You
mining
lowered.
is
Hey,
like-
not
Alright,
working out for me.
Norman, back on your.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Poop ends up leaving. Don't exactly know where he goes. He doesn't really tell me. He kind of just disappears without a trace. So I'm like, you know what? I have these powers. I can fly now. So I kind of just fly around and I start looting people. I start looting people so I can get some more money and stuff so that I could like actually do something instead of just sitting around waiting for something to happen. So I go around looting people. They never see my face, you know what I'm saying? Because I have a mask on, only revealing my one eye. And yeah, I end up flying high into outer space, and I see this like weird glowing thing. I'm like what is that? So I kind of go like close to it, and it's like this floating little orb. And well, it's pretty big actually. It starts to grow as I get closer to it. So I kind of reach my hand for it, and I notice my hand kind of goes through it, but my hand doesn't come out on the other side. So I'm like, what? Like, where is it going? And so like I'm just like, whoa, it's pretty crazy. And so I end up just going through it. I go through it, and well, to me, nothing really happens. I'm like, okay, well, I'm still in outer space. I'm like, you know what? Forget it. So I end up going back down to Earth and just like, yeah, whatever. But then I noticed things look very, very different. Like, it's no longer like I wasn't home. It was like I was in a completely other dimension. It's like the world was flipped upside down. It was just crazy. I then wonder, I'm like, wait. So I go back up. I go through the orb again. I go back down. I'm back in my time. So I'm like, I can travel between dimensions. That's pretty crazy. I kind of just say forget it and go into the new dimension and try to see what I can make of myself. As I'm flying down, I get just ambushed by somebody. I get like railed, and I'm like, what the hell was that? Like, they were so fast. I didn't even see them. And I'm looking all around. I don't know where it came from. And I see this beautiful girl floating right in front of me. She has like purple hair. And I get a closer look, and turns out she has the same eyes as me. You know, she gives me kind of a disgust look because, well, I'm in kind of raggedy clothes. I look dirty, this and that. But she also kind of smiles because, well, I'm floating as well. And she asked me, she's like, do you have the dimensional eye as well? I'm like, well, yeah. And she's like, where are you from? And so I tell her. She's like, how many of there are you? I'm like, well, I'm the only one that I know, at least in that dimension, besides my other friend, but he didn't come with me. And so she kind of seems very interested, so she ends up taking me to her house. And there I find out that her father,
Fuck boy.
she ends up taking him to her house to get some like fresh clothes. Okay. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Come to find out that her mother and her father both have one of the special eyes. And I meet the father, and it turns out the father has the demon eye. And the mother has the Suncrest eye. So I was very, very like shocked, but I was also like super happy because I'm not the only quote unquote monster. There are others like me. And so her parents right off the bat understand, and They go out and give me some clothes. And so I kind of tell them about myself, and they ask me, how can you just leave your family like that? Your mother and father. And I'm like, well, they don't actually know what, you know, happened to me. They kind of just think I'm out and about with friends. So I told them I won't stay long. I'll switch into my other clothes when I decide to head back to my dimension. And they tell me that in this dimension that I've come into, everybody has an eye. Everybody has a special eye. And I am like flabbergasted. I'm like, there's no way. Like there's no way. And so they go out and they show me. And everybody has a special eye. So I'm like, whoa. They're all the same as me. I'm like, that's crazy. And so I tell them I will be back. Okay, I'm like, okay, I'll be back, but I'll spend more time here because it just feels more like home than my other dimension. So I go home, change some other clothes, of course, and head back to my dimension. I float down. They gave me a backpack with all the things from their dimension. So I have to hide it. So I hide it in my room, under my bed. My mom ends up asking me, like, hey, where did you go? What did you do? I'm just like, oh, I was just out with Poop. Little does she know Poop, left. He went and done his own thing, but I wasn't going to tell her that because, well, him and John were the only friends I had, and she knew that John was, in the military. And so, yeah, I just tell her I'm out with Poop, and she believes me, dumbass. And so yeah.
Fucking rude.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there.
All right. I'm up. All right. So
Wouldn't it be Poop's turn? But Poop kind of
Oh, is
ain't
it my
here.
turn?
no, it's my turn, and then
I'm here.
It's me and then Joseph. That's the
Okay.
order.
But Joseph, hold on. Why are you
Just give me,
dying so
motherfucker.
much?
I'm just staying still. That's
Yeah.
why. Like I'm just staying still.
All
Well,
right.
stay
Not
still in my
really doing
house, then
anything.
shitter.
All right. So
Oh, okay.
So I when John came over to talk to us, I don't know. I had a bad feeling about it, and I don't know if Jeff felt the same way, but I don't know. Something just it tickled me the wrong way.
Ooh.
Might have been Jeff.
So I wasn't too thrilled with him coming over there and talking to us. And well, what my abilities can do is what I basically decided to do without telling my commander and everybody is I'm actually going to use my powers and take over the general's body from the Roman Empire.
Okay, are you talking about the general that's there right now?
Yes, the ones that's there right now.
Because moving on to my story, I probably should have expanded on this. We're a small group.
Yeah, no.
Generals do not go with small groups.
Okay,
I'm only with the commander.
Okay, the commander. I'm gonna take over the commander. I'm gonna take over the commander's body, and I'm gonna try and flip them, and make them come over here with myself, Jeff, and the Ottoman Empire. And I don't know how well this is gonna work. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him to talk his whole platoon of 60 people into turning on the Roman Empire. So I do it, or I've talked to Jeff about it, and I see what he says about it, and he kind of says that we should try it. It's it's worth a shot. But the worst that can happen is just an epic fail, So so I do it, and I go take over his body.
It's trying to send my troops against me.
Yeah. Well, I'm sending him against the commander. I'm actually gonna try and get you over here with me. You rubbed me the wrong way, but I can tell that there was something special about you.
Go fuck yourself.
What do you mean?
Joseph, look at me.
I'm not saying little special. God damn it. Alright, so,
Yo.
So I take over the commander's body and I start talking to the army, to the Roman army, and I tell them, hey, if you come over here with us, we'll give you we'll give you everything that you need. We're not gonna ask you to give up your life for the army or anything like that. Because maybe some of y'all were forced to come over here. We're not gonna force y'all to fight with us. We're just gonna ask that y'all back off. We're not trying to get peace, however, but we're trying to do everything in the least violent way possible. So, surprisingly, there was a good turnout of people that came over here with us. Maybe I would say about 20 of the 60 decided to turn over. So once that happens, you can see that the Romans started to back off a bit. They didn't want, you lose you lose a third of your army, and it's like, damn, you were already down 10 people and now you're down 20 or down 30. So it's like, so what do
I'm
you
about to
do?
say, I was
Yeah,
like,
my math.
math's a little off there.
Yeah, I know. So we take over those 20 people. They come with us, and we kind of just wait it out. We wait to see what the Romans
What do
decide
you
to do.
want, Norman?
And I'm gonna go ahead and leave it off there. I need to see what happens in David's part and Edgar's part.
Who's next after you? Is it me?
Joseph.
Mine?
Joseph.
Is it me?
Oh, Joseph?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what did I leave off?
You're
I
still
think
in
I was
the
just
bar.
like doing. I was.
Or you're not in the bar.
in the
you're still
bar?
Not in the bar. You're still in
That was me.
Edgar's in the bar.
I know I'm just going around
I already left the bar.
screwing around, like, messing with people,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah,
befriending them and then like leaving them in the dust. Okay.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
So I go around, doing what I'm doing, but because what I'm doing, there is a reason for what I'm doing why I'm doing what I'm doing, and it's because.
And because you're doing what you're doing.
Sorry. Because of my eye.
Norman, why? Why
Because
do you
of my-
keep doing this to me?
Okay, guys.
No, I didn't do anything. I swear.
David, stop.
He's
If you're
over
gonna-
here bringing
David,
creepers to my
David,
house.
if you're gonna say
Maybe I
something,
should
say
have
it in the
shut right
trap.
now. Come on. Anyways,
Kill
Okay.
myself.
the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing because I am actually from another dimension. This whole time I've been from another dimension. I've seen dimensions of where. Okay, you guys are at war right now, right?
Mhm.
Are you guys still at war?
Sí, senor.
I've been to other dimensions where there's been wins on one side and then losses on this side and vice versa. I've seen everything that's been happening. I've been to every single dimension, and I'm trying to, and every time I try to push people into like different I treat people the way they like how I'm treating them, so their actions in the future affect what happens like in the future later on during the war and all that stuff. And I've failed every single time in every single dimension. So this is just another dimension I've been in to try to fix what happens. Because I know about the betrayal. Y'all guys don't even know about that. I know about the betrayal that's gonna happen, and I'm acting the way I am because of that. And I'll end it right there.
Okay.
Honestly, I am left fucking confused as shit.
Yeah, I know it's a bit confusing. Because I've pretended to be like I pretended to know about William, and I pretended to like I try to play the part because I already know what happens. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I know what happens.
He knows the outcome of everything.
I already know the outcome. I know about the betrayal. Even though I know you guys don't know about the betrayal, but I know about the betrayal.
We don't know what betrayal he's talking about, basically. because it hasn't.
Exactly.
It hasn't.
It could
came
be
yet.
anything.
It hasn't came yet. But when when it,
Edgar's gonna murk Kyle.
oh God.
Hey, I'm not saying it's not gonna be something with like y'all guys killing each other. Isn't I didn't say that. You guys are just assuming that's what it is. It could be
A
anything.
drunk fucker.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Edgar,
So I already know what happens.
Edgar, you're up.
I'll let David go first. Then I'll go.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Why do I?
I guess it kind of it's good like that because that way Edgar can pick it back off of what you're saying.
Punch me, bitch.
All right, go for it.
Punch me like one of your
No,
French girls.
before I start, Norman, really punch me. I want to die.
Oh, I didn't know you were one shot.
I told you I wanted to die. Anyways, okay, so the battle starts. Get out of my house.
It starts in your house?
No, Norman over here trying to fucking sabotage me. Anyway, so the battle starts, and for some reason, our commander's acting funny. And he somehow decided that he was gonna switch sides all of a sudden, which made no sense, because he was a real, what's the word, patriot for the Roman Empire. And he took along about 20 people with him, so we ended up being outnumbered by quite a bit. And as the battle was going on, we're losing people pretty fast. We're outnumbered, and we're having to push back slowly to outside of the forest. So finally, no one was taking command of anybody. It was just everybody for themselves. So kind of started trying to focus and read what everybody was thinking right now. And it seemed that everybody wanted to fall back, so I decided to give the word, and I yelled out to everybody to fall back. As we're falling back, we're still being pursued, and they didn't want to leave us alone. So I'm going on. I'm going in my house and I'm just facing the corner. I can't concentrate because I'm fucking.
Guys, leave him alone.
I can't.
God.
I fucking can't, dude. They're building up on top of my house. I can't fucking
God damn it.
concentrate.
Guys, leave him alone.
Alright, so as we're falling back, they're in pursuit of us, and they're pretty much just trying to annihilate us. So, as a ditch effort, I order about 15 of that's left of us, 15 men that's left, to hold the line, and the rest of us, well, we took off. Not gonna lie, not my proudest moment, but I decided just to take off.
What a bitch.
Live to fight another day.
What a bitch.
Okay.
I'm just gonna end it there, cause dude, I just couldn't fucking concentrate that whole fucking
God damn it,
storyline.
guys.
Dude,
I don't know
you built
why.
a pool on top of my fucking house.
Yeah, everyone needs a fucking roof pool, man.
Get
Fuck.
Alright,
get the fuck out of
Ow.
here.
go for it, Edgar.
Man, y'all motherfuckers don't even see the chat.
I do. You're asking what Joseph's name was. Joseph's name is.
This
Pooh.
was the
Yes.
worst fucking idea. Why did I fucking say this?
No, don't break that.
Yes,
I'm
I
Poop-
am breaking
Poop
it.
McGee.
That's
Yeah,
messed up.
He's Poop McGee.
Poop McGee.
Yeah.
I died.
Yeah.
Poop McGee?
Yeah, that's Joseph's guy.
Just Poop. You can just call me Poop,
You
though.
just call him Poop.
Oh. Alright, alright. Alright.
Sorry.
We'll start off with a good on. Let's see what I want. Where's a good straight? Okay, okay. Anyway, is the whole conflict occurred between Mr. Shu and Mr. Shumadu, whatever his name is. I don't remember. Bad memory.
Hookah
Shumadoo.
Bro, he is never gonna remember your name.
I know he's gonna call me fuck a shoe.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna call you that in the
I'm gonna start fucking with your house,
my
then,
character.
bitch.
Alright.
My house is already shitty.
Go for it.
Mr. Fuckashoe, after his plan occurred with taking over the commander of the other army, I decided to take a little break and savor some of the delicious brewery from
Oh
the fine
my
establishment I was
God.
at.
Bro, you are a fucking grade A fucking alcoholic.
Holy shit. We're over here in the middle of a war, right? Over here in the middle of war, and freaking Edgar's over here drinking.
He is drunk off
I
his
don't know,
ass
Lord.
fighting.
I'm blind. Fuck off.
You're still there.
All I know is you're gonna go take command of the commander. I don't know what happened after that. I'm just there fucking. All right, well you do you.
God.
I didn't do nothing.
Think about something.
Bro, are you fucking kidding me?
Guys, leave him
Oh
alone.
my
Holy
God.
shit.
I
They
didn't do
broke a
nothing.
hole into my roof and now I'm flooding in the inside.
God damn it,
Will
guys.
you fucking behave?
Guys, leave him alone.
I
Because
didn't
then
do that.
this is gonna keep happening. So.
Dude, Norman!
Okay.
Alright.
That's it.
Alright, hurry up.
That's it.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, you
That's it, dude. If I can't fucking, if y'all
God
keep on
dang
doing
it.
this, I'm just closing the world.
Well,
Alright, well, Edgar,
I'm a-
go.
I'm gonna have to call it a night.
Alright,
Alright.
Bye.
Why?
Edgar, go ahead.
Bye.
Continue.
See you later, man.
Oh, I'm dying. Closing the story because of too much drinking. Not really.
Dumbass.
I just had a fucking whole fucking drink. Ooh. And I'm feeling good.
Alright, go for
And
it.
afterwards, I decided to take a short nap. It was a measly 5-minute nap. But within the nap, I saw a goofy looking fuck named Pooh.
Wait, where am I at?
Why you say it like that?
You're in his dream.
Am I in the bar still?
You're in his
Goofy
dream.
goofy looking fuck named Pooh.
You're
Well, I
in-
mean, I am goofy. I'm 1 foot 2 inches with clown hair.
Exactly.
Oh, dude, I fucking hate y'all so much.
While in this vision of the future of this weird looking fool named Pooh, well, I foresaw his actions that he tries to put into motion. For some unknown reason. Who knows? Might be some weird midget, but I decided to leave it at that. Maybe I'll get some more details later on. But all I know is he be traveling. Man, later on, I finally woke from my nap, my 10-minute nap of alcoholism, to find myself hearing the problems that occurred. Being that his little mission somewhat successfully occurred and took some of his people, and the rest of them retreated pretty much. And while in that, I sought to have a victory cheer and gave the whole bottle a good chugging. Mm-hmm. Then afterward, I proceeded to offer my good old friend over here a good old sip of the old wine. Wine dining. And I'm ended there.
Wait, wait, who are you giving the wine to? Me?
Kyle.
To me.
No,
Oh, okay.
I just saw you in the future. I was a drunk fuck.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Alright. Next up is David. No, cause Norman.
Oh shit.
You want to just stop it there since we're missing?
Up to you.
Doesn't matter, man.